Call me Neoblade. This is the introduction to the staircase step 4. We will see spot. And let me remind you important roots of the staircase. Step 2 was about micro, which means you should try to make run-bys, you should control your links very well, learn transfuses with queens. And step 3 is using drops. This is a Masters player, and step 4 will mean Banes and very good micro with Banes. You can choose whatever unit you want. You can choose Ravagers with Corrosive Bile, Mutalisks, and we'll see Mamba playing Mutalisks on an older map. This is the current map pool. And he wants to deny mining time or kill a queen. And then he wants to do damage with his banelings, which will work quite well here. We'll take a look at workers killed. We'll see 2 different replays. He now tries to distract the opponent with his links. His link speed will finish any moment now.
Metamorphosis complete.
And your goal is to do as much economic damage as possible. The links should not get in the main base. This was a major mistake. We slow down. We see the explosion and it's GG. Because our army value is way higher than our opponents. Again, if Spot would have played against a pro gamer Zerg, this wouldn't have worked because the ramp would have been blocked, but you always have to keep in mind, try to train your micro and try to see the hole in the opponent's defense and try to make as much damage as possible. You don't need to play this build order, you can still play the build order I gave you with a drop, but you can try a pro gamer build as well. You can, if you're sure how to invent a build order, you can invent your own build, but I won't suggest it. I would play a build order which you can see which you can see at Masters level or Grandmasters level. But this is a really simple one-base build, and if you're able to execute it very well, it's a ZVZ build, then you should be able to do damage. Again, this guy is Masters, so you can see his APM is spammed, but he has very smooth build orders. They're very crisp and very smartly played. And here you can see now he doesn't want to do damage. He kills a drone, yeah, but he wants just to distract the Zerg from mining. He's behind in drones, you can see it below here. And he just wants to take away drone timing. So the opponent has no link speed, His Baneling Nest is way too late. So Spot now tries to distract the Lynx so he can easily move here with his Banelings into the natural. This Overlord is a mistake, I think, because the Queen wanders here. If the Overlord wouldn't be here, the Queen would not attack this Overlord and he nearly will lose a Baneling right now, or he just have to move this way so the Queen is out of range and then attack, but the hits against this Baneling are bad. One hit more and he would have lost this Baneling for free. So this is a micro mistake on his part. Spot made a micro mistake. And you can see the Baneling did nothing. But he gets a Queen.
Our forces are under attack.
One Baneling is not enough to kill drones. But the opponent does not have enough army value, so he'll lose the game right here. And this is a very simple build order. You can take a look at the supply count and you can see he killed some drones which were damaged earlier, I think. And now this guy attacks with his drones and loses the game. But it was lost when the opponent did not build a Baneling Nest right away and he did not scout the missing hatchery here. So as you can see, this will work on diamond level, diamond 1. So it should work in platinum, diamond 3, diamond 2 as well. And the next step is to remind you that your Occo cycle has to be very, very good. We'll just move fast forward here. As you can see, you have to creep spread here, but I won't do that. I will stop spreading creep here because I want to kill the opponent with Brood Lords, which is very, very difficult for me because the constant attacks of the opponent is very, very difficult for me to defend. And as you can see, please use cameras, and if you're bronze, use very easy on this map. If you're platinum, use hard. And I played this on hard. If you're not able to execute your Occo cycle correctly and you cannot inject properly and do creep spread properly, take the watchtowers. You should take a look at Occo cycle in my channel, Occo cycle, and you should take a look at drone timing. Both are videos in my channel. So you can see the opponent builds stuff, and I had to resume at one time because I was killed by a nuke because I did not build an overseer, and there is the and this was the first time I resumed playing, but this killed me, this killed my complete army, this killed my spine crawlers, and I died to the next attack of the opponent. So I resumed the play, but you should be able to play it through without resuming the game. You can see nuclear launches are coming all the time, but you can always also see I almost never miss an creep 2 more. And you can see it right here, but you can see it here as well. 19 creep tumors 20. This is not totally accurate, it's only calculated every 60 seconds, so this is not always the same, but you should aim for 80 or more.
Mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack.
So, again, there are some ghosts. I really should take these watchtowers, but I get killed by one marine. I should simply place a roach there and here too.
Our forces are under
There I forgot to creep, so an attack wave is incoming. It's banshees this time, and I do not have enough hydras. I just play roach hydra to stay alive, to stay in the game. But you try to use corrosive bites as well, but sometimes he dodges them, like a good player would too. And I strongly suggest you build static defense, because otherwise you cannot move out with your army.
Drones are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
And my queens and my spore crawlers are able to kill
Under attack.
the banshees.
The hive cluster is under attack.
As you can see, my creep spread is quite good. When you forget to creep, you will be attacked by forces like this, so you can die. But if you forget creep, you should die. That's because this map is called Creep or Die. But if you're able to defend it, it's okay as well. But I can assure you, if you always forget to creep, the attacks will be so hard, you will die. My situation was very bad in this game. My drone timing was very bad as well, because I only have 51 drones. But my creep spread is quite okay. I kill a Widow Mine there. My 4th base is way too late. Again, I do creep spread.
Depleted.
You could see, for an instance, that my saturation was 27 to 16, which is very bad. And since my saturation is bad, my income is bad. Well, it's above 2000, so it's okay. But I do not get enough money. And I still defend. I've seen on the minimap an incoming attack wave from the left hand side, so I wait there at the choke to engage the opponent. It's not that scary of an attack.
Field depleted.
And I forgot to creep again.
Is under attack. Nuclear launch detected.
I'm lucky there, because this would have killed
Forces
all my
are
drones
under
at my 3rd.
depleted.
But I'm content, or I'm quite happy with my creep. I take 4 drones away from this base.
Mineral field is under attack. Are under attack.
I'm sorry. I should take a look at the minimap, because there's an attack coming, but I don't see it. I see it too late. My upgrades are very bad.
Mineral
But you can see this map will try to distract you all the time, and you can try to take a look at your situation. I did not see this nuclear launch, so perhaps I lost a few drones there. He made a tactical jump with his battle cruisers into my base, which is even more distracting because I did not have any corruptors. I wanted to build corruptors almost immediately, so I can try to build brood lords. You can see if I'm under a lot of pressure, I scroll a lot.
Our forces are under attack. Mineral field.
My average unspent resources are very high, so I cannot understand my SQ. I think it should be lower. Could be a bug with the map. Yeah, there's something wrong with this SQ.
Our forces are under attack.
But you can see my creep spread on the left hand side is very good, on the right hand side not so much, but my multitasking is not good enough, so I just used 4 creep tumors to spread to my opponent. Otherwise I would have died to overmins and other stuff. Here's my first attack. I needed free supply to build brood lords.
Our forces are under attack.
My crackling upgrade is way too late. I used only 4 queens to inject. You can see my lava amount is quite okay, or it's even good. But it's important to train your injects all the time, the complete game.
Our forces are under attack. Nuclear launch are under attack.
And there's a next nuclear launch, but my static defense, yeah, my static defense is able to kill it. Not there. So I have to make new static defense. And I should build way more expansions so I can put 8 drones where on every base, not 16. 8 is not better, but 16 is better than 8. But 8 drones is the bases will not be outmines that early on, so I can concentrate more on my army movement and my creep spread. So now I kill the turn.
Our forces are under attack.
So let me remind you, micro, macro and mechanics should be very good in step 4. Micro is an important step in the staircase step 2. So if you have trouble multitasking and microing while keep your money low, spend your lava all the time, then you should train the step 3 even more. But I would suggest that you SQ should be above 80 at step 4. If you want to play Grandmasters someday, it should be 90 or 100, but if you just want to reach the Diamond League with the staircase, then it's totally fine to have SQ above 80 all the time in every game.
Our force
And if you
is
reach
in our field.
80 in 9 of 10 games, you can advance to the staircase step 5. And this will wrap it up for this episode. One exception, you will see one short video after this part about the Neo-MT Proberto, but the basics are explained here in this video. Thank you very much, and I see you guys in the next part. This is the next part. This is Neo-MT Proberto LOTV multitask. You can find this map in the arcade. I've shown it a lot of times how you can find it. This is the step silver. You can use the help to reach silver difficulty, and you have to be able to pass the creep or die test and this Neo-MT Proberto LOTV multitask, so you can advance further in the staircase. This is the next part, and I made a mistake telling you you will only see 2 parts, but it will be 4 parts. It's important you use control groups and hotkeys, very important. I coach a student of mine in StarCraft 2, which is Diamond 1, and he uses control groups and hotkeys sometimes, but not the whole game, and it's important you use it the whole game. So, you can play on this map whatever you like. If you need Brood Lords, you can play it. I will use Roach, Hydras, Ravagers and Lurkers. This map is to train your mechanics. This map is to train your multitasking, and so you are allowed to play whatever you like. You're not allowed to play whatever you like in the staircase step 4. You can only use 2 different kind of attack units. Zerglings are for free, as you know, and we will see Roaches, we will see Banelings, we will see Mutalisks in the upcoming videos. And you see that I use injections, that I use creep spread. You can look up Occo Cycle in my channel. There are ghosts attacking me and trying to nuke me. Therefore I want to have creep spread in my complete base. I have to rescue. There is the nuclear launch, but I got an overseer ready. And you can see I cycle through my buildings, my hotkeys, my control groups.
Your probes are under attack.
And I try to keep my queens low. Why I'm building so much of spore crawlers? Because I'm randomly attacked by liberators on this map. Since I do not want to, and there they are, I do not want to concentrate on defending liberators. I just use spore crawlers to defend them. But since cloak banshees will enter my base, I built hydras as well. As you can see, I use Shift Q. It drops this High Templar. it vanishes and just flies straight back here. I need gas for lurkers and for ravagers. So I take gas first. I have 58 drones. You can build less if you want to. This is not about drone timing. This is about macro and mechanics. As you can see, I make upgrades. I forgot about roach speed, which is very bad. And since my roaches die at the front of his base, I use lurkers to kill some of his stuff there. There are ghosts again. These ghosts will nuke into your economy, and when I'm maxed, I attack my opponent. And I'm doing creep spread, or when the creep wasn't ready, so I could not creep spread there, but I will do it again. And I strongly suggest you play this kind of maps. Here are the Banshees. I used Corrosive Bile to kill them. I used Corrosive Bile to kill those Liberators. And I evolve lurkers, or I morph lurkers. I should have had a hive by now. I have 65 drones. I just borrow them and they will do damage. I have to retreat there because otherwise I will lose a building there. I think I lost quite a few workers. Well, that's okay. 6 workers is totally fine. And I build links if I have too much minerals. I take a look at the executor, but I should have just looked up here. The objective is fine. You can see I built 28, now 30 creep tumors. And I kill this command center with 3 lurkers. But I think my army, is way ahead of his, so I could have just moved into him. Well, I think this will wrap it up for this part. Now, upcoming are 2 parts. One will be consisting of a replay played by Praina, and I cast it with Mamba. Thanks for listening. Please try these maps, Creep or Die and NeoMT Proberto LOTV, because you need them to improve your multitasking. It's really important. I find people everywhere, in Gold League, in Silver League, even in Platinum, which are struggling in their league with TheStaircase, and they blame TheStaircase for it, but their mechanics aren't good enough. And you can train your mechanics with these maps. Thanks for listening, and I see you in the next part. Hello guys, this is TheStaircase Step 4. With me is the great Mamba, the snake who strikes again.
Hello, Neoblade.
Hello. We will watch VB Praina, or just called Praina, and I have the production queue on. And we see a ZVT. It's the Staircase Step 4, so we should see an additional unit like Mutalisks or Roaches or whatever. We have seen a replay of yours where you have played Mutalisks and our opponent, killed a lot of drones, but we survived and we killed him with Mutalisks. Okay. We see CC first, or?
No, that's a normal Rex expand.
Okay.
No, like the CC
oh yeah,
first.
sorry, OC. The OC's in the tab and I did not watch it, yeah. Okay,
Yeah, you can always compare it to your own natural. Like it should be around the same time. Like around the same color. When your natural is green, then the CC should be green too.
Okay. Okay, nice tip. So, Hedge first and CC first should finish about the same time, right?
Yeah, more or less. The hatch is a little bit quicker because it only costs 300 minerals and the CC costs 400 minerals. But that's just about 3 or 5 seconds.
Okay. So if your hedge is in the green and the CC2, you can assume it's CC first. So now a Reaper expand. It could be a Reaper expand. The Zerg did not scout the gas, but you wanted to say something?
Yeah, what I'm wondering is the hatch misplaced, like the natural hatch.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, I think you are right.
Maybe. Let's go back. Let's check that.
Yeah.
When he places. Yeah. When he places it. I mean that would be a huge deal. I'm pretty sure it's misplaced, but on some maps sure, it's tricky.
And you can see it in the while it's placed with a.
Game resumed. Game paused.
I'm really not sure. I don't have a grid in the replay.
Yeah.
I think it's misplaced.
I would say a 90%, 95%. I think we will see it in the income tab.
Yeah.
If he only has 16 drones.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, let's just resume. We will see.
This is a mistake which should not happen to a platinum guy, right?
Well, I mean it happens all the time. You just have to notice it right off the bat, cancel the hatchery and replace it.
Yeah, okay.
So his build order so far is good. I think he should pull drones out of the gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a minor detail. Like even with the newest 2-base muta build orders in HOTS, you always pull out at least one drone.
Okay. This gas is not needed for the mutas later on, because then you take more gas and more extractors, so you have the gas for your mutalisks, right?
Yeah, it's more about like he can spend all the drones immediately. Like as you can see now, he has 6 larvae, but he doesn't have 300 minerals.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit uneconomic. Yeah, I don't want to go into the build order more, because I think it's freestyle. Like those gases, they're way too early. So I think we're just gonna focus on mechanics.
Okay, but if he wants to play this style again, he just should check out 2-base muta
build order. Yeah, okay. Exactly.
This would improve his game, right? If he trained timings and benchmarks.
Yeah, I think a good build order is very, very important.
Oh, he's missing the gas in the main. Oh my god! Did you see it on the natural? Oh my god! This is full of misplaced hatch. No gas in the main. Okay. I think he has to train a little bit. Let's just take a brief look into the vision of the Terran. The Terran did not scout nothing. Why is it common for lower league Terrans not to scout because they have a wall, a bunker, and tanks?
No, most turn scout, most play a Reaper or an SUV scout.
Right.
But it's not that big of a deal since he plays incredible safe, like he plays 5 Rex or 4 Rex. Right now I think he will add a 5th one. And 5 Rex tank.
Pause the game, just a moment.
Yeah.
5 Rex tank. Okay. So he should be able to defend almost
Everything.
any all-in and cheese the Zerg could throw at him at that time.
Yeah.
Okay. VB Preiner has more than 1,000 gas and more than 600 Vespine. This is a mistake, right? Or is he spending? Is he for Mutalisks?
It's actually just a small mistake. Like it looks quite drastic right now, but the gas is no problem since he's gonna spend that on Mutas any seconds. But he should have already a 3rd base on the way. A 3rd base, and normally I get a 2nd creep queen.
Okay.
And I mean with the 3rd base that would be 450 minerals, and then he would have a 700 minerals and 700 gas, and then that already would be fine.
Okay, I understand. And he listened to you and builds his base.
Yeah, like the 3rd base, it should be a little bit earlier.
About 30 seconds or 40?
Yeah,
or?
about 30 seconds, yeah.
Okay. Mutalisks are coming. His injects are great, I think.
Yes, injects are good.
An SCV with Vespine, okay, interesting. Effective 2 links.
Now we should I should get a macro hatchery.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
And the Mutas, is he multitasking them or?
No, I'm
No,
in his
it's just-
vision. He
Yeah.
just sends them in. Now he's multitasking. The Terran lost 12 SCVs. I think we should watch the game from the Terran perspective as well, because I think he does not react at all to the Mutalisk attack in his base.
Yeah, I mean it's just 7 Mutalisks. 7 Mutalisks shouldn't kill that many workers. Like with 7 Mutalisks you could snipe a worker or 2. Maybe you can even snipe a Geyser. But not kill that many workers.
Yeah. Microhatch should still be built.
But yeah, like from a mechanical point of view, it's just like the overmints. And like he droned up his 3rd base way too late, or like he isn't at all.
At all. No.
Or I mean, maybe he wants just to kill the turn. Yeah, maybe he just wants to kill the turn because he sees
I don't
he has an
think
opportunity to.
Now he sees it, but he didn't see it beforehand because he defended at home. So I think, and he has problems with drone timings from time to time. But when he said to me, when he saw the base of the Terran, the bunker was down, the tank was down, he knew, okay, he could kill the Terran and then just press links and Mutalisks and then kill the Terran.
Yeah,
I like his injects.
Well, they're not perfect anymore. I think with Mutiling Bane, you really need to hit every single inject, and otherwise you will almost immediately get overmints. I mean, you can see it. Yes, 1,500 overmints. Like his injects, they're not bad. It's just it's such a unforgivable style.
Yeah.
That every inject you miss immediately results in overmints.
Yeah, Yeah, you're right. He has 52 energy at his third queen, and he missed the macro hatch. And with his injects, he should build 2 macro hatches, but he should work on his injects. Yeah, multitasking with Mutalisks. We've seen it in this game. He didn't even watch the Mutalisks. And so let's just take a look at the 6-minute mark from the Terran perspective. I'm curious about this guy because he's a Diamond Terran. He's 1 league above Praina, which doesn't say anything, but I thought he should be played better. And yeah.
Yeah, so his build order is actually pretty good against 2-base meta.
Yeah, let's resume.
Oh, let's resume, yeah. So he's pushing with a tank and double marines and double liberator. And boom.
No turrets.
Yeah, but I mean it's mostly also the macro for him, like 1000 overmans. Like if you would have 20 marines in his natural base, then the Mutalisk shouldn't do a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, his scouting was bad. He just thought his push would kill something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think it's about the scouting. Like, he doesn't have to scout if he just plays a hard push like that.
And he played very safe. You're right.
It's just like he should focus more on his macro.
But if he would have spent 1 scan and his overmans suggests that he could use a scan, he could have scouted the spire and built 2 turrets in every mineral line. So
yeah,
I agree. If a Terran plays perfect macro, he doesn't get 300 overmans all the time, then he has to hit every mule. But this Terran got overmans, and I think he could have invested in a scan. But okay, yeah, the game is over here.
yeah.
He lost too many 28 SCVs, 30 SCVs. Yeah, and it's still going.
Yeah, I think this is a very classical game for these leagues, and it's just like 2 points that I would suggest. Just first point, like the build order, like for both players, like you get a proper build order, try to execute it until you really hit your benchmarks almost perfectly, and like macro mechanics.
Yeah.
And it's more or less the same thing. Like if you execute your build order perfectly, then your mechanics and macro was fine too.
When you perhaps you remember it, it was not Star Station. It was a map like Star Station in this yellow. You had 2 watchtowers, and you trained the LOTV. You trained the Oko style 1.0 for Heart of the Swarm.
Yeah, that was...
You tried to spawn in the right location, and I think you quit every game where you missed a lava.
Yeah, that was on Derelict Watcher.
Derelict Watcher, yeah, that was the map, right. And I think you practiced this build order before you sent in the replay 20 times, 30 times?
Yeah, definitely played it more than 20 times.
And you did not use a benchmarker or some kind of tool, just open against an elite opponent, Protoss it was, I guess, and then you just practice, right? And if you make a mistake, you leave the game and
quit. Yeah,
and try again.
And like just today, I'm practicing a new builder at the moment against her for tomorrow's clan war. And like I started the VOD for like 20 minutes, then I played the build order around 10 times against the AI until I really hit the benchmarks, and then I played it for another 5 games against a real opponent.
and then you just watched your friends list and asked somebody who could play against you, or just ladder games?
No, yeah, in the friend list, I think you know him, like the Great Neo.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
He
like,
didn't ask me.
Is it? But does it refer to your name?
No. He's I think he no, he has an avatar which is a character from The Matrix.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
But,
I played some games with him.
Yeah.
And practiced the build order.
He does not match your skill, right?
No, but that doesn't really matter.
Because you just can ask him to execute this or this strategy, or even a counter strategy to your build, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I have no more questions. Thanks. VB Preiner will be very pleased that you took the time. It is for the Staircase Step 2. Yes, he built a Baneling nest, and yes, he built Baneling speed, but he didn't used a single Baneling in this game to kill the Terran, and so you see you can't kill an opponent in the Diamond League with multiple strategies.
Mutiling, yeah.
If you wanted to, yeah. And even he built the counter like Liberators, but not enough. Yeah, he made mistakes too, the Terran. Otherwise, he wouldn't have lost the game.
Yeah, of course, that's always the case.
Okay, thanks, Mamba, and guys, we see you in the next game and the next video.
See you guys.
Call me Neoblade. This is the last part of the introduction for Step 4. This is the Staircase Step 4. I probably told you that already. And again, my minimap vision was very important. This is SQ98. And there you see my Overlord scouting for Cannon Rush. I don't know why I get Cannon Rushed so much, but we'll see. My opponent does not use control groups very much. We'll just take a look in his vision when we see the pylon. There's the pylon. I slow down and I just take a look in his... He only has his Nexus in a control group. I would put the probe in a control group as well. And he somehow seems to manage to get himself in a bad position with his drone all the time. Now I do a little overreaction there, because my pool is ready. So let's check out how many lava I got. I got 1 lava. I only need 2 drones and 2 links to kill every cannon. And therefore this is a little bit of an overreaction. But again, I can kill his probe. And therefore I do not play a macro game, and I should not try to kill his probe. He's dead anyway. Oh, I'm not that ahead, because I forgot the queens. But I decide, okay, he needs a cannon rush to get ahead, so I think he will lose in a multitasking game. And I wanted to play an all-in after I got cannon rushed. I just had the desire to do so. So there you can see, a cannon rush means he cannot have a mothership core. And now I can scout him. I can scout for Dark Shrine, and so on. I built way too many overlords. Otherwise I think I could have ended the game right here. Now I take mining time. And what would be important? Yeah, it's okay to save these links and to distract him, but when my queens hatch, I heard the cry of the queens, I have to inject immediately. And I should take a second gas right away, so I can build roaches and ravagers, because he is my roach warren. But I forget about the second gas almost the complete game. So I'm stuck with links, but I'm very happy. This kind of multitasking SQ98, I'm very happy about it. It's a good use of my mental checklist. And I take a third base because I have the minerals. I build an additional queen, but I only use one queen because I know the multitasking is too heavy for me to use 2 queens to creep spread. I should have built speed much earlier because I have the pool on a hotkey, the 4, and this should have been easy to accomplish, but I forget about it. He only builds 1 cannon, which is not enough, and I should build more ravagers. I wanted to play lynx, roaches and ravagers, which makes it step 5. Okay? So I'm sorry, but I wanted to... It's almost only lynx and roaches, but it's a mistake. I'm sorry about that. But I wanted to show you how you should use multitasking and micro and good macro. And as you can see, I keep my money low. But I have not enough gas.
Our forces are under attack.
Improvising a build is not a good idea in the lower leagues, but it sometimes is fun to do so. So you can learn and practice your gas timings as well. And I think this should be it. He lost a lot of probes and drones. His income is below mine.
Mineral field.
My roach speed is too late. My lair was too late. But when I would have more roach and more ravagers, I could take down the mothership core, which can't do anything about the loss for him, but it would take him down. It wouldn't distract me that much. I could take down the force field right now, but I forget about it, and I now kill the how is it called? The mothership core, and there he is down. So take a quick look. We'll take a quick look in his vision. Playing without hotkeys is really difficult, and you shouldn't try it. You should build more cannons, you should build more units and more gates.
Base is under attack.
But of course the game is over. He loses the sentry, so it does not matter. But to create the ravages on his ramp is just stupid. Yeah. Easy win, defend the cannon rush, and then easy win. Thanks guys for listening, please subscribe to my channel, and I see you guys next time.